You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay. Good afternoon. County Executive Rich Fitzgerald here with members of the administration, my Chief of Staff, Jennifer Liptak, County Manager Willie McCain, and County Solicitor Andy Zeffi. In light of what we've seen over the last year and a half, we know changes continue as this pandemic continues since March of last year. What we've seen over the last couple of weeks are increases in numbers, case numbers. Thankfully, the hospitalization and fatality numbers have still remained low, but we are concerned about the rise that we've seen over the last few weeks. Beginning probably two and a half, maybe 3 weeks ago, we started to consider the plan that I'm going to outline here today. In the county, we have over 6,000 employees who serve the public, who come in contact with the public on a daily basis in many ways. We want to make sure that those who come in contact and we are serving feel safe. Our customers, the general public, when they come into our buildings to get a marriage license or get a permit, we want them to feel that the person they're talking with, the person they're dealing with, isn't going to give them COVID. For the same token, our employees who come to work every day, and I'm so proud of the county employees who for this last year and a half have served this public in so many ways, not just the ones that we see on the front line in health and human services, but all the folks that have continued to keep the operations of this government and this community moving forward. So for those folks, again, we want to make sure that they are safe working with their coworkers. A few months ago, we instituted a vaccine plan in which everybody, a county employee, would get $100 if they got vaccinated. And thankfully, we've gotten close to 2/3 of the county employees who have taken us up on that and have become vaccinated. Unfortunately, about 1/3 of our county employees have not. And it's those county employees that probably we're going to be talking about more today. So beginning on Monday, anybody that applies for a job within Allegheny County is going to have to be vaccinated. We are not going to hire anybody going forward that does not have a vaccine card and a vaccine certificate. We typically hire between 500 and 1,000 employees every year. So anybody that wants to work for the county going forward is going to need to be vaccinated. For existing county employees, we have a couple of other regulations that will be in place. Number one, again, beginning Monday, any county employee who is unvaccinated will have to wear a mask during their time at work. Also, those employees who are unvaccinated will need to be tested constantly, at least once a week, and in many cases, twice a week. Also, within our buildings, in the courthouse and the county office building, etc., all visitors who come into the courthouse to get their permits and the business that they do on a daily basis, if they are unvaccinated, they will be required to wear a mask as well. I've also, in addition to doing the announcement that we made today, that again, the law department, the county manager, various departments have been working on for weeks over how we make sure that we protect the public as well as our own, obviously our own employees. I've also been meeting with and have many discussions with many of our employers throughout southwestern Pennsylvania and Allegheny County. And obviously that's a myriad and a very varied amount. Some are in retail, some are in manufacturing, finance, eds and meds, all the various things that we have in a vibrant economy. Most of the employers that I talk to are moving in a similar direction. Not everybody will do it exactly the way Allegheny County government is doing it, but many of them, including obviously our universities, our tech community, have already put out announcements regarding how they are going to be handling their employees, their customers, their places of operation in which they want to go. We know, as President Biden has said, this is a pandemic only among the unvaccinated. We need to get the rest of the folks in our community vaccinated to make sure that we're all safe, including our elderly and also including those under 12-year-old youth that are not eligible to get the vaccine at this point. So with that, I'll open it up to any questions you may have. Sheldon. Well, it becomes more complicated when it comes to collective bargaining and some other things along those lines. That may be something we visit in the future. We're going to see how this works over the next 30 to 60 days. And hopefully, most of our employees, again, most of them have, the 2/3 have already done so, and we're hoping that the rest of them will as time goes on. No, not at this point. We're going to use the honor system at this point, and we hope most people will respect that as they come into the courthouse. And let me also say, for those that are vaccinated, you certainly have the choice to wear your mask, including our employees. So if you're working in an office setting and you are vaccinated, and you might have other reasons for health reasons or whatever it might be, you certainly have the option of wearing a mask or not. But for the unvaccinated, they will not have that choice. They have to wear the mask. No, we have our employees coming back in. They can come into work. We're going to be providing that at this point, and I think that, again, the staff has been working on that around with the health department, Dr. Bogan and her team, to make sure we can get people tested. I don't know the answer to that. I'll let the staff, I don't know if you guys want to, they're still working on those details. Okay. Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let's stay safe.